mountain's mythical story. In the ancient days, long before Spanish maps touched the shores of Leyte, the land of Merida was a flat expanse of emerald green. Local legend tells of two celestial giants, brothers named Mag and Sanga, who were tasked by the heavens to guard the Camotes Sea. When a primordial storm threatened to swallow the coastline, the brothers stood back to back, locking arms to break the wind. As the sun rose over the calmed waters, they chose to remain as eternal sentinels. Their bodies hardened into the earth, their heads becoming the iconic twin peaks of Mount Magsanga, and their feet stretching out to form the fertile valleys below. The term Sanga in the local tongue signifies branching out, a tribute to these two horn-like peaks. For centuries, the early settlers, the children of the mountain, built their lives in the shadow of the twins, calling their home Sayapon, a place of flowing water and hidden strength. As the community grew, the mountain became shrouded in mystery. Folk stories tell of an enchanted man who lived near the peaks and fell in love with a young girl from the village. To protect his domain and his love, he prevented anyone from reaching the summit. In time, a mystical tree grew atop the mountain, visible to all but vanishing whenever the clouds gathered. This tree became a rain-teller today. The tradition lives on as the barrio folks look to the mists settling between the peaks to predict the coming rain. The mountain's power was fierce. Legend says many tried to cut the mystical tree, but their axes would only stick in the wood, and the woodsman would be found dead. Even a man protected by a powerful anti-anting amulet failed to survive the attempt. Eventually, the enchanted man transferred the tree's spirit into the mountain itself, ensuring that the peaks would forever remain an invisible, fog-covered sanctuary. The town's survival and resiliency. The world eventually changed with the arrival of Spanish overseers. Seeing the riverbanks and the lush landscape, they nostalgically renamed the Sayapon settlement to Merida, which, like their own, lies along the bank of the River Guadiana in Merida, Spain. In 1867, the town was formally recognized, but its soul remained tied to the Twin Peaks. The ruggedness of Magsanga forged the people of incredible resilience, whose bravery defined the town's survival across generations. The Indigenas. Long before modern borders, these first Meridanon warriors established themselves as the mountain's fierce protectors. They were the original guardians of the slopes, using their knowledge of the terrain to defend their ancestral lands with a ferocity that mirrored the mountain's own jagged peaks. The survivors of 1942. During the dark days of the Second World War, the mountain became a sanctuary for a different kind of hero. Remnant soldiers who had survived the horrors of the Bataan Death March found their way to the ridges of Magsanga. These battle-worn men, through broken in body, found refuge and healing among the Meridionans. Together, the locals and the soldiers used the mountain's caves as a base for resistance, proving that the spirit of the Twin Peaks could never be conquered. The farmers labored in the rich soil at the mountain's base, coaxing life from the earth even in the leanest of seasons. The fishermen used the peaks as a beacon and a compass, navigating the seas under the watchful eye of the mountain and the Almighty. And the families found refuge in the deep caves and high ridges of the Sanga during times of colonial upheaval and coastal raids. A living legacy, the heartbeat of Merida. The Magsanga Festival, celebrated every second day of March, is far more than a date on a calendar. It is the rhythmic pulse of Merida's identity. While it marks the town's official founding, the celebration is a secular homage to the enduring bond between the land and its people. It is a day when history sheds its dusty coat and dances in the streets, draped in the vibrant colors of the forest and the mountain. The symbolism of the Twin Peaks. Mount Magsanga is not merely a backdrop to the town. It is its silent guardian. The mountain's unique silhouette, two distinct peaks rising in unison, serves as a physical manifestation of the Meridanon spirit. The dual nature. It represents a people who are deeply rooted in the earth, valuing their agricultural heritage and ancestral ties, yet reaching for the sky through their ambitions and modern aspirations. The power of two. Just as the mountain is defined by its twin summits, the community is defined by its unity. The peaks suggest that strength is doubled when shared, a sentiment echoed in the town's collective resilience. The Breath of Ancestors, a festival of green and gold. During the festivities, the streets of Merida come alive with performances that mimic the flora and fauna of the mountain. The Magsanga festival bridges the gap between the town's past and its future. Cultural preservation. The festival ensures that the story of the mountain is passed down to every generation. And a call to stewardship. The festival honors natural heritage and serves as an annual pledge to protect the environment that has, in turn, protected the people of Merida for centuries.